Well, I hope it fits. Wouldn't that stink? Perfect. So welcome back everyone, Mike here. I am out here at the mini cabin and I'm building this little box here to put my propane tank in for my Big Buddy heater. Let me show you what I have going on here. This is just a, whatever I kind of had left over. This here is red pine. This is red pine. I saw that on the Woodmizer Sawmill. Some of this was store-bought lumber. I was just using whatever I had laying around out here. I need to go get just a little bit more lumber. Fortunately, I don't have to go to the store. I can just go over there by the sawmill. I have some. But I'm going to put a back on this. And then probably another board right here. And I might even leave just a little bit of a lip right here. You're going to have to lift up over it, but I don't know. I'll have to think about that on my way back over. But we'll see. But yeah, this will come out pretty well, I think. And then I've got the hose kit and everything. I'll run that across here. And then up through the floor and into the Big Buddy heater. I'll do a little measuring here. 5 inches right there. So if I had a piece 5.5 inches or something, maybe hold that up a little bit. I can rip it down with a circular saw if I have one wider. But I really only need one more board for sure. I can do this piece here and then the wall in the back. And then I'll just leave this front open here. I was thinking of putting this underneath the little deck there. But, that has those decking boards on it and there's a gap in there. Underneath here, it's out of the weather. So that's why I put it here underneath the main part of the mini cabin here. So that should work out pretty good. It would have been nicer to put it over there, but like I said, water would always be running down through the cracks of those boards and getting all over everything and making a mess. Plus with this red pine here, well, I'm going to stain everything underneath here at some point. Not hurting anything right now. Like I said, it's not getting any sun or rain under here. But once I go get those boards, put this up, I may just slap a little bit of stain on this right here. At least be done with that part. We'll see how it goes. This is an absolute mess back here. I bought this big box last year thinking I could carry all my tools around in it, but it's definitely not enough room. It would be nice to have something that you could lift, by hand and put in the back of a side-by-side to carry all this stuff. And then say you want to go cut firewood or something, you could just pick it out, set it in the garage, and go get wood or something. So I need to look, or even 2 boxes, I guess. Something for all the power tools, and then something else for all the hand tools. But you have a couple nailers. You got all different types of nails, screws. Once you're out here in the woods, you're trying to do stuff. It's not like everything's right there in the garage. You know what I mean? It takes time. So I just kind of load this thing up with everything that I think I'd need to reduce the number of trips you have to make back to the house. But anyway, let's head back and get another board. We'll come back and do a little more work. All right, I got my one board. We'll see what I need to cut here. These ones here, 19.5. not exactly kitchen cabinet grade quality, but it's quick and it's pretty strong, really strong.
I got some staining done, and when Mike gets home, he's gonna hook up his clever little invention there. Yes, and if I don't mind pointing out myself, I dressed to match the mini cabin. So we're less than a week away from Thanksgiving, and I love Thanksgiving for several reasons. It's a food holiday. It's a non-gift giving holiday. It's mainly get to spend it with family, eating, playing games, sleeping, eating, sleeping, and eating. So in that order. But you know what? I really believe it's so important to have a grateful heart and to give thanks for all the things that we have in our lives. And that's probably the most important reason why I enjoy Thanksgiving. And it gets us prepared for moving into the Christmas season. We should be thankful and give thanks for everything we have, and then turn around and give what we do have to someone else. Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the house. When I came out here, it was, I swear, 10 degrees warmer. So I didn't wear my vest or anything. I knew I'd be painting, but staining. And yeah, Mike will be home, and I'm sure the steps and the railing will be dry so he can install his heater.
All right, I just got home from work, and Melissa was out here earlier staining. She got a lot done. Yeah, I think it's dry enough to walk on right now. I was planning on spraying what was left, but it's kind of too late in the day right now to get into that. So she was kind enough to come out here and get all that done, and she got this box done here. I said, don't worry about, doing the inside of it. It's all out of the weather, but, this is where the propane tank will go. And I do have to finish staining up underneath here, but once again, we'll wait until it's warm, not real windy. It may be spring, who knows, but it's not going to hurt anything. Everything's out of the rain and sun underneath here. But anyway, let me show you what I got here to install this heater. So I got this 12-foot propane hose assembly, the buddy connection, and I bought the fuel filter. A lot of people recommended the fuel filter. It's probably a good idea. These heaters are fantastic, but they can be a little bit quirky, if you get a little bit of rust in there or something. I have always used this one with the 1-pound canisters. They fit right in here, one on each side. And over here, you can hook these up with a quick connect right there. I don't have that fitting, so we're going to hook right into this. It'll work fine. Once again, let me give you a good look at this in case you are out and about and want to pick something like this up. 12-foot propane hose assembly, the buddy connection, Mr. Heater fuel filter, and the big buddy heater. If I can find these on Amazon, I will put a link for all three of these, 3 separate links in the description. Put the filter on. And the hose. Remember on these reverse thread, a bugger getting on there. And the door has a little slot down there, like so. Let's try that. Turn the gas on. All right, I spun it around because the wind was blowing pretty hard from that other side. Let's try it out here. Pilot light. Pilot light lit. Oh yeah, she's throwing heat already. Perfect. All right, let's set the tank, run this hose up through the floor, and kind of secure everything. We'll be good to go. All right, I need something to secure the hose just a little bit. I found some zip ties in the Ranger. Make sure I leave a little bit of slack over there. All right, I'm going to go up inside there and drill a hole down through the floor. Doesn't really matter where it's at, but I want to get an idea so I don't drill into one of the floor joists. All right, now we'll put the hose up through. I cleaned the floor up real good up there just so when I shove this hose up in there, I don't get any dirt or wood chips or whatever in the line. Let's leave it like that. All right, set the heater up here. All right, we'll hook the hose up. Now I'll run down and turn the tank on. All right, so you'll come out here before you go up the steps. Turn on the tank. Going upstairs. Come on inside. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Now these big buddies, they take I think 4D batteries. They're not necessary, but you can turn the fan on. You can probably see her starting to glow now. Oh yeah, that thing puts out some heat. Good deal. But anyway, that'll work out absolutely perfectly. And remember, I mentioned earlier, I'll put a link in the description for the Big Buddy heater, the filter, and that hose, if I can find them on Amazon, if you want to do something similar. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. Like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.